Working hard on my stump, what's the problem? I ain't had shit to show, being modest. Now it's grams of the wax for my conscience. Bron James in LA, you're on college. I've been jumping on them planes like a hobby. Still moving with the pack like my partners. Shut the John on them jets, cause you wildin'. But the bowl is a party on the island, moment of silence. So good, get back to the topic. Grew up, it was me and Flocka. Grandma's and Big T, this my mama. I ain't even for the pain when my pots flip. Knew his name, that's it, never bothered. Mom said, you the man, son, you got this. Ever since I found a way to go and pop shit. Hold up, blaze through a whole zip. You can see it at the table of my first flip. Days in red roof with my first whip. Spent the money with the gang, never post pics. Seen a change in the game, had to coach it. Never let them take my wangs on the mold, bitch. Ever made in a month, nigga. Used to serve him at the minute just to front, nigga. Goddamn. What?
Holy shit, gang. Oh my God. We have to discuss the motherfucking Trumpletons. The Trumpletons are out of control. Listen, before we get started, I want to send much well-being, peace, respect, love, and healing to Mama Bennett. As I understand it, Cameron Bennett's mom had to get some medical treatment. We were wishing her all the best. Send your energy, your thoughts, your prayers, and your support for Cameron. Appreciate y'all for doing so in advance. Also, let's just keep it clear. This is going to be a very short show, and it'll probably be the only one today. What I have to do is I have a 5 o'clock meeting in about 10 minutes, and then after that, I'm going to play Pinochle with my dad in the Pinochle Lounge. So y'all going to have to get with us and gather. Also, there'll be a Thursday night football thing probably going on. But you know, eventually me and my dad are going to stream playing Pinochle and stuff, but, you know, I'm still onboarding him with the app and the whole Gather and everything, so that'll just be in Gather. So I have this 5 o'clock meeting, and then I'll be getting ready for that, so I probably won't go live on YouTube again today. Hit us in Discord. If you don't have access to Gather, that's how you get it, is you join the Discord, and we chat about it there, so we can onboard you. From Discord, Myron Bot will go ahead and drop the Discord link there. It's also in the description. But yeah, see us and Gather later. All right, I only got a few minutes, so let me go ahead, light up, and tell y'all about what's going on. Appreciate everybody for joining me or watching later. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I just missed my chance to be famous. I think I just missed my chance to be famous. I think I just missed my chance to go viral on Instagram or Twitter or some shit like that. I could have become a social media darling today, y'all. But I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared. So, y'all know I'm scared of people, because people have COVID. And so, you know, I'm trying to vote absentee. I got very frustrated, though, because apparently I thought I was on the permanent absentee voter list, but I was on the permanent absentee voter application list, which is fucking ridiculous. So I'm trying to see, do I have time to mail this thing in, drop it off, whatever the fuck. But then I don't have my fucking license, so it's hard to do like a new voter registration without my state-issued ID. I've been rocking with my passport. I don't drive, so it don't matter. So I'm giving the little run around. You know, I'm calling the people on the voter registration shit. I call the fucking city clerk's office. City clerk's office was helpful. You know, they direct me to some of the voting places nearby. I'm like, yo, that's in the wrong part of town. They hook me up with the one that's in my neighborhood. So I get my little ass, get my little headphones on, put my little Uncle Bobby on my motherfucking phone. Subscribe to Gin and Truth on YouTube. If you're not subscribed to Gin and Truth, leave right now. Go subscribe to Gin and Truth and come back. And if you missed something, that's on your fault. You should have already been subscribed to Gin and Truth on YouTube. Now, back on topic. It's like, you know, I'm listening to my Uncle Bobby rolling through the neighborhood. Okay, cool. The place isn't too far. I roll up. It's a nice senior lady sitting, you know, working the polling place in a small room. We're just in the community center. It's basically like a little local, I don't know if it's an elementary school over there or something. You know, and it's a little library built off of it, a little community center off the back. So I roll up into the community center where they vote. Y'all know me. I got my KN95 on, not fucking around trying to get COVID out here. So the vibe is real relaxed. You know, it's just a lady. It's a couple of older ladies over in the back of the room. They're voting. It's a pretty small room, but it's cool. Everybody's spread out. It's only really like 2 or 3 people even in here. And then, you know, it's a older gentleman kind of voting when I walk in, and you know, I'm not really paying him no mind, but you know, so I go over to the lady, I'm explaining my situation. I have my passport with me, so you know, she's like, oh, you're good to vote here, blase and glavinoids. So I start filling out my little shit. She's giving me a little rundown about how to vote, and here comes this motherfucker. Apparently he just finished voting. And he starts waxing, like he gets on a soapbox right here in the fucking polling place, y'all. Right in the middle of the goddamn polling place. He's like, you know the thing that really bothers me the most? Now he's some older, he's kind of big. He's like an older guy, you know, real long, like one of them old long hair, gray hair conservatives, you know, the type that look like, you know, they would be in a biker gang, but they can't ride a motorcycle. You know what I'm talking about. And, you know, and then he's like, the thing that really gets me is, since when did the right to murder become a right? Sorry, that's my fucked up ass washer down in the basement. He was like, when did murder become a constitutionally protected right? And I don't understand this. And this is ridiculous. And the lady tries to tell him, like, sir, you can't really discuss, you know, politics here, but, you know, if you want to, we could, you know, you could give me information and we could discuss this somewhere else. Hang on a sec. Oh, well, fuck it. First take only, motherfuckers. Anyway, like, he just kept going on. And so we all just kind of sit there awkwardly and, like, let him finish his little speech, right? And so he just gives a little speech about, you know, why murder, you know, shouldn't be a right and all of this shit. And then he kind of loses his steam and he walks off angrily. But it was really crazy because, you know, the poll worker felt bad, so she, like, apologized to the other ladies and to me, and I'm like, look, it's all cool. You know, I've been a poll worker. I told her that later on. But, you know, she was real cool, just minding her business, trying to do her job, and she got me my instructions, and I went in that booth, and I voted straight Democratic ticket, and then we had all these initiatives. So we actually had, like, you know, single registration, permanent absentee, like you register as an absentee voter once, and then from then on you're permanently already on the absentee voter list, so you don't have to do this shit no more. They could just send you ballots. You know, more financial accountability for our elected officials, like they got to disclose their financial disclosures and shit. It's shit they should have been doing. What else was there? Oh, protecting reproductive rights. We're like making it a state law that we actually have reproductive rights, including postpartum, contraception, you know, pregnancy, limited state regulation, but, you know, doctors can't be interfered with in medical cases. Real good shit, actually. Some more money for some public safety facilities. I really want to fuck with more nicer police buildings and shit. But after the voter intimidation I was experiencing that day today, I was like, yeah, let's get some better public safety facilities too. But yeah, man, I voted for everything, man. It was cool. I just had to go in there. But look, y'all can't be intimidated, man. They can't be out here doing that. That shit is illegal, bro. Because what is he doing at the polling place other than making people who disagree with him feel unwelcome? Now, he has a small audience, and the two ladies that's voting, they pretty much wrapping up. They just taking their time because they're older and they ain't in no rush to go no goddamn where. Probably reading the propositions and shit. And then, I read them all too, but I was trying to get up in and out of there. Y'all know me. I ain't trying to be inside nowhere. So, it just was, he was sitting on some bullshit, and it didn't really matter. Because he wasn't gonna discourage me from voting. But again, like, you're literally not allowed to do that. It's literally like, it's illegal. I know working on campaigns, you get in all types of trouble for that shit. I'm sure when people are angry, I'm sure if he would have kept going, we could have just called the cops or whatever, and he'd have probably just been escorted off the property or whatever. I'm sure fuckfaces like this, especially in a state like Michigan, they be doing this shit all the time, but they really need to start charging these motherfuckers for shit. Because again, they're not gonna really learn how unacceptable this shit is until there's fucking consequences for it. And it's kind of crazy too, because I literally was afraid of going inside to vote for this exact reason. I didn't want to be around weaponized fucking right-wingers who, one, I know weren't gonna be wearing a mask, not respecting my social distance, not caring, and then potentially you're hearing all of this news every day about voter intimidation, and they know this shit is going on. So now they're all taking their shot, right? And we can't be letting these people out here take their shots like this. Nah, you gonna come incorrect at a motherfucking polling place, call them boys on his ass, pick up, So, we all just got through it. And like I said, he wasn't going to discourage me for voting exactly against everything he fucking stands for. He could go fuck himself. And them other two ladies was already done. So if he really wanted to grandstand at the polls, he should have picked a busier time. But I was kind of realizing as I was reflecting on it on my walk home and as I was taking a shower and shit, that I think he was basically just responding to his outrage about that proposition that protects our reproductive rights. So I guess he gets triggered by seeing the reproductive rights initiative on the ballot and whatever. But his response was totally inappropriate, and it just shows you, y'all got to get out here and vote in these motherfucking midterms. The voter fucking shit is real. These people are out here. They're motivated. They're crazy. They're doing all types of inappropriate shit. So if you can, vote early. If you got to vote absentee, vote absentee. I don't care what you do. Vote and vote against the Republicans. I don't care. You got to vote Democrat, y'all. It ain't about, I know the Democratic Party sucks and they all sitting on some bullshit and it's awful, but right now we got to get these fucktards up out of here. Please protect your voting rights, your reproductive rights, student loan debt relief, all that shit that's important to us. The very foundations of democracy itself. I'm not a big proponent of the American system in any way, shape, or form, but I'm not about to sit back and watch these people attack what liberties we still have left. So yeah, man, appreciate everybody. I gotta run. Satan's Little Helper, appreciate you. Thanks so much for coming through. Let me throw you a little pocket change here. I appreciate the solidarity, y'all. But yeah, we just got to get out and vote. The message is actually quite simple today. I had to go vote. Some Trumpleton fuckface was trying to rant and rave about abortion rights, literally in the polling place. But, we did what we had to do, endured it, and got our vote out there. So that's it for me, man. I got to get to this meeting. I'm signing off. I appreciate everybody. Like I said, come join us and gather. We're hanging out and gather. That's where we're going to be tonight. So join us and gather. We won't be live on YouTube. Appreciate everybody. I got to get out of here. In the name of the Darwin, the Dawkins, and the Christopher Hitchens, science bless you all.